Hello and welcome to day 4. We have a train on the way, so I'll be pausing in a moment, but you may notice this is not the Fortnite Pump SG. That is because I have yet to modify it and combine the Mega Magnus slide with the Fortnite Pump SG. But that is ultimately the idea here and goal. I'm going to get my hand right out of the camera. There we go. We're going to take this Magnus apart and we're going to see if we can get it to fit inside the Pump SG. Nice. Very nice. Different screws than the Pump SG. I hope everybody's enjoying their Monday or whatever day you get to watch this video. We've had a couple of epiphanies, a couple of, see, it's a different length screw right there. No rhyme or reason as to why. Couple of epiphanies, couple of ideas, concepts have come up. Further changes for the slide mechanism, specifically for how it's gonna pick up the darts. Sheesh. I'm thinking of trimming back the stick or rod that rams up into the dart to hold it in place, or to help guide it, I should say, back to where it's held in place ultimately. Because I don't think it's needed. I don't think it's necessary. Wow, that one's really in there. Brief little review with the Magnus. I think the Magnus is overall a very interesting blaster. My main problem with the Magnus is its mega darts, and mega darts suck. You can get about 10 feet good solid accurate range with them. Even a whisper of wind will catch it and run off with them, because they're just, on a cloudless day, like I first said, I didn't have that big of an issue with them. It was a cloudless, airless, just dry day, and every shot was just heading in the general vicinity that I wanted it to go. But with wind moving around, just a body causing wind to move around. Somebody with a fan. I don't know. Don't fight Katana. Your darts are going to go all over the place. It's just no real good accuracy with them. So I looked into Mega AccuStrike darts, and the problem I have with the Mega AccuStrike darts is that an even smaller screw? Nerf, please do not make blasters with like 3 different types of screws. Come on now. But AccuStrike darts are about like 80 cents a dart. That's ridiculous. You step down to a elite dart, you can get the waffle head tip darts or the Adventure Force darts at Walmart in a box of 200 for 10 bucks. Now that's my local Walmart. The online store, I haven't looked at their prices, but it's probably the same. Come on now. You know, so much better for practicality in a Nerf war. So why am I sticking with big boy darts for the pump shotty? Well, because big boy darts tend to, at Nerf wars, have a bit of a advantage over other darts. Different size screws. All right. They stop tanks better, stuff like that. But at the same time, they also pack a little bit more punch. And they're a little bit more intimidating. Oh, 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 whole separate piece. Come on. Come on out of there. Don't break. Don't break. Is that a break? That almost looks like that's a break down there. See the red that's still in there? I couldn't tell you. So that's what your Magnus looks like without a slide on it, on one side. And your regular slide there. Now I'm going to do something stupid and go ahead and prime this son of a bit. All right. There we go. Does this have a special catching lever? And it allows it to grab into something on the blaster to move it? No. That's interesting. I can't fire it. So we've successfully primed. That's unexpected. I'm gonna stuff a dart down the front here. That is a no bueno. The slide just came back. We're catching on something. What I think's going on is there's a little black lever right in there. Right there. Come up here. I think that travels with the slide or gets struck and somehow actioned. Via the slide. All right, try that one more time. We've pulled back and we have no bananas. Aha! And that is your trigger activation safety device. Interesting. Hopefully that does not wreck the purpose of this build. Which would make me sad panda. There's the situation there. You can see there's screws on the inside. There's a spring right there. Another screw or spring. These doors are obviously spring mounted. Not that big of a deal. Don't care about that. Okay. Let's finish tearing this thing apart. So I've unpaused the video. This is actually being problematic down here. So I feel like it's something that the folks at home need to know about. I need to share it with you so that you will be prepared for it in your own time. I don't really want to break up my X-Acto knife. It's my only blade. I will probably just go get a flat edge screwdriver, or we'll just try the other toolbox. Hang on a minute. Okay, we are back. I've rejiggered, and we are back with the multi-tool. At the moment, I don't see what's holding this in place. So, other option is to split the blaster apart. Almost said done. And perhaps that will help us. Holy crap. First problem. The follower spring is mounted directly into the sides of the blaster. So when I separate that thing, that's going to probably be an issue. Oh, nice. It's got a flat piece that's pushing up, though. So first look at, get my hand out of the way. Where's the camera pointed? There we go. I see what I'm trying to see, but I don't see what the camera is. There we go. Trigger mechanism. All right. Well, hopefully I don't send that follower spring all over the place. Apparently that is the proper term. It is called a follower. Though I don't really see it following. This is the one shoving. But I'm not the one in charge of naming conventions. So we still have to take that screw out. One last screw. And that's one of the stubby screws. Really? Something's going on down at the barrel. I'm not sure why. There we go. Okay, nothing major to report on the internals of the Magnus. You have some clips here holding the handle to the body. And here's our first look at the internals. Oh, the Magnus. The little handle just comes out. Spin this around so at least I'm looking at it correctly. And we'll pick up and we'll take a look. So here's our follower spring. This is what moves your darts up and down. That's your magazine, looking distinctly like a magazine. Which is interesting. I didn't expect it to have kind of the same walls, but I guess Nerf knows best in this regard anyway. Hey, this is the piece off of the pump gun. Sure looks like it, but that's actually That's your tack rail. Will serve the same purpose. It's a pushing mechanism. Okay. Interesting, I cannot pull the trigger. There's something blocking the trigger from pulling. Air tube. Let's fix that up here. Nice. So all of this is your plunger tube, but that's actually hiding the plunger mostly up inside it. I wonder how much air is actually left for the blaster. No idea what that spring does. It's actually screwed down. That one there. See how it's screwed in. There's the piece that was letting me prime earlier. Ooh, Lister just come to visit me. Let's see. Yep. Has no effect on the black piece. Has no effect on Alright, this I'm going to actually look at through the camera. The camera will get down there better than me. No. And unfortunately, the other side of the blaster is solid on those sides. Oy. I'm learning engineering today, boy, let me tell you. Well, the follower spring appears to be useful. I may be able to use that as part of the spoon. It's just this whole assembly is generally kind of useful. Oop. I'm surprised it's not. Oh, that's the wing. Those are the hinges on the wing. Okay. I'm surprised this thing isn't locked tight. It appears to simply be held in position. Move that over. Because of the tightness of the fit. And then those are guide rails. Again, I'm not really pleased. Okay, so that's a guide rail system right there. Here's your guide rail on this side. So it's got 3 out of 4 major guide rails, and then it's got a little minor guide rail right there. I really don't want to pull that out. All right. I wonder what actions that stuff to move. Okay. So here's your dart catcher. Yeah, look at that. There's your slide. And the dart catcher's on a rounded spring. Okay. Well, 20 minutes. We've taken a good look at this portion of the blaster. I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to pull some more parts.